decide whose memories to keep, yours or mine. That's a funny way to ask which one of us is gonna die. We'll play for it.
Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year. Honey, TV.
What's that?
I'm live.
Oh.
Hey, Steve, Herb, Rainbow Bites, and John. I forgot your name, Rainbow Bites. Can you remind me? I'm not sure. I think it's Carrie or Kathy or I'm not really sure. Hopefully everybody had a good New Year's Eve and not too tired today. So what we're going to do today is take my little mini living room that I had decorated for Christmas. I already taken most of the Christmas stuff off. The Christmas tree. I have this little tiered tray that I took off. The buffalo check pillow and blanket that we're going to change to this snowflake one. And I don't know if you noticed on my when I was making these, the wreath over the fireplace has a magnet on it. I don't know if you can tell. Actually, my picture's in the way there. Let's see, bring it over here a bit. I put a magnet here. This one also has a magnet too, so you can change these pictures out. So we're gonna do a new picture for the over the fireplace. Welcome, Danita. Happy New Year to you too. So we're going to start with the sign that goes over the fireplace. I'm using the DollarTree calendars. I'm using the January one. It says happiness grows here. Hi Mary Connie. And I'm using these little squares that I got from Pandahall Selected. They reached out to me and I grabbed some of these little wooden squares. So we're going to use one of these for the sign. And also towards the end I will be giving away 3 of these bracelets. Let me show you mine so you can see what it is. It actually has a ruler on it up to 6 inches and also metric, and it says not everything that counts can be counted, and not everything that can be counted counts. So this is a great way to have a ruler with you if you need to measure something real quick and you can't find your ruler. It fits right on your wrist there. So like I said, we're going to do the frame, the picture first. And the box that these little squares come in, or the bag, came up with 120 little squares. So I got plenty of ideas to make with those. So I'm going to use my art glitter glue. In the little square. So I'll just put some on here. So what is everyone planning for this weekend or this month or this year? What are your goals? I'm trying to get to 5,000 by the end of the year. I'm already at 3,200. I want to thank everybody for subscribing and liking and commenting and coming to my premieres. That's a little crooked, but it's okay. Get my sanding sponge. I need a new one. Let's press that down a bit. Cool, Connie. 3x3. I got the 2x2 because that's what they had on their website. Plus the little calendars on the back are perfect for the 2x2. I really need a new sponge. Oh well. What are you planning on doing with your 3x3s? I'm trying to be more organized with my crafting this year, my posts. Last year it was my first year, so I wasn't sure how YouTube worked the holidays, and I was surprised that they were doing Christmas in July and fall in August. So this year I'm trying to get a schedule so everything is YouTube. Compatible? I'm not sure what the word I'm on. Hey Steve C. Who else did I say hi to? I said hi to Connie, Herb, Mary. Okay, here we go. We got the little sign already. And you don't have to leave it like this. I have some other ones that I had on my desk, and they went bye-bye. There they are. This is just a plain little square, but you can use, this one has a 1/4-inch dowel, square dowel around it, so it gives it a nice frame. So that fits right in there. And this one as well, this one's a different color. Or you can do the 1/2-inch quarters and then the little blocks in the corner and do that. But I think that's a bit too big for my living room. That one would be okay, but I don't have any more 1/2-inch dowels. But I'll probably do one like this for here when I get the dowels for that one. But I can do the magnet now. So let's get that out of the way. Get my super glue. Yeah. And the magnets. I thought I had everything all nice and... There we go. So we're going to get... I think it's a positive one here. I got these on Amazon. Oops. Well, you know it works. Make sure... Oh, it's not that one. It's the negative. That one, I don't know where it flew to. Oh, there it is. Being a little bugger today. Double check. Okay. This has a little adhesive to it, but I still put some super glue on it. Make sure that it doesn't pop off whenever you don't want it to pop off. Oops, wrong one. I already did my first Valentine project, and that should be going up sometime next week. Can the year start and you already be behind? There you go. Let that sit for a few minutes. Looks like they moved out of the house really quick. This set of books here are Jenga blocks that I cut in different sizes and painted them. It's glued down, so that piece is not going to change, but whatever comes on these other shelves, well, I double taped, put some double-sided tape there, so this will go right there. Like I said, once I get the 1/2-inch dowel, love you, the 1/2-inch dowel, I'll put a frame around this so it can stand out more. And those calendars have a lot of images, like for next month. I already have, where is it? I already have them all cut out, so from different calendars. Here, this one. That'll be for February. Or you could do a wreath like I did. I did this large round wreath. Or this little itty bitty wreath that I did as well. And they all have magnets. So what I'll probably do is put a strip back here so they can all be together. And I don't lose any pieces during the year. And this, it didn't come like this. These are little crates that I glued into this base here. Each of these crates is from DollarTree, and also the base here, and they fit just right, so I just glued this down, and then I'll set it up on my table because I didn't have anything else to prop that in. Okay, that's the sign. I have these little picture frames that I got from Walmart that had Christmas things in it. I popped them out. I'm gonna be printing some pictures. I ran out of ink, but something similar to this. This is a picture of my son and his class when we went to the youth fair a few years ago. It was just the right size. I didn't have to print that one. Like I said, I'm adding magnets as well, so you can switch out the pictures. I'm planning on doing like a family picture on this one to put on the mantle, and probably another one here. I'm not sure what, but I have options to do pictures there. And if you haven't seen the living room and how I made the couches and everything else, I'll link that in the description box below as well. And let me know if what else you would like to see me do. Okay, onto the rocking chair. So I made these out of also Jenga blocks or tumbling tower blocks, and used my cutoff saw and my sander to round those edges off. So we'll start with that. I'm sorry if I'm not keeping up with comments. It hurts my hands sometimes. Some days I have good days. Some days I can't even bend my hands. But I've done. I don't know if you've seen my little log cabin that I did last year. The house is actually, the actual house is about 2 inches by 2 inches. So the actual house is probably the size of that little square or less. So that's even smaller. And I used my cutoff saw to cut some barbecue skewers for the siding. Thank you, kitty. So we're gonna start with the seat of the rocking chair. We're gonna be using 1, 2, 3. I'm using the DollarTree wood glue and the DollarTree square, or the $1.25 square, because my DollarTree already went to $1.25, which is still not bad for some of the stuff that you can get there. Okay, And for the armrest, I'm gonna just glue them on the side of this piece. Am I in the picture? Make sure I'm in the picture, yeah. I don't know how you craft with those nails. I've had acrylic nails when I got married, and I kept them on for about 6 months after I got married. I couldn't do much with them. They look pretty and all, but I guess you get used to them after a while. So there's the seat of the. Now for the back, you're going to go vertical, and we're going to leave a space in between. So in the center here, that way we know. And we got this here, and then this here, and then the top will actually have an extra piece here. I'll measure that in a second. Okay, this piece we're going to cut. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5/8, a little more than 5/8. The way I did it was to just put these next to each other. Let's slide this over. Get that one there. That won't be in the middle. There we go. It's pretty close here. Let's start with these two on the side. That's what I'm planning to do, Kitty. This is the winter one I'm doing now for January. Next month I'm gonna do Valentine, and then I'm gonna do March is St. Patty's Day, and then March, April was April Fool's. Probably do April for spring. May, what's in May? I can't remember my holidays right now. That's what I plan to do. Sit that there. So towards the end, I'll let you know when I'm going to do it. I'm going to be choosing 3 names randomly to get one of these leather bracelets. I had ordered 2 because I wanted one for myself and one for my husband, and I didn't realize the package comes with 3. So the one package that I didn't need, I will be giving away. And here we're going to I usually measure, but these blocks are not always the same, so I just line them up here as best as I could and mark it. You're going to hear some whirring from my saw. This is my Harbor Freight cutoff saw, 2-inch bench top. Love this little thing. Then we glue this piece in. I'm going to be dabbling in some felt flowers. I did some last year, but I didn't really dive into it very much. I did some what did I make? Some lavender bunches. There we go. And at the bottom here, and so this will be a little bit stronger up here, I change it up a bit. I put it the whole piece on this side, and then the small piece on that side. And again, just line it up. And you low jack for my pencil. That one was having trouble. There we go. So we glue it. Since I already have my brown rocking chair for the this living room, what color should I make this one? Because I'm not sure if I have room for both rocking chairs. Let's see. Oops. Maybe. No, because I have a side table there. It'll be cool to see what colors you guys would choose. Let's see how I did this. Oh, I did something wrong here. I knew it. Okay, the bottom doesn't have this. I'm glad I made one first. Let's put this back. Let's turn this around. Has anybody gone to the after Christmas sales? I wanted to go, but we didn't have time. Okay, the bottom. Okay, the bottom is a square with this 4 blocks. And this is what I'm using to hold my blocks in now. I made this, and I have a video coming up on how I made this. And it has a nice wood bottom. I would turn it upside down, but everything will fall. So we're going to do a square. Hi, Diana. I was going to do just a regular video on doing these updates, but I thought you guys would like to see how small it really is, because it's wrong way, this way. Because from pictures, my sister says it's hard to see the size. Sometimes she thinks something is bigger than it is, or smaller than it is. So this way you can actually see my hands and see how big it is. What kind of totes, Connie? Some storage totes? I don't think I get much more stuff in this house, because all my Christmas stuff I put away for next year, and they're sitting in my son's closet. There we go. And I don't think he would appreciate more stuff in his room. Oh, Okay, something's. What did I do? Okay. This is this piece here. And then. Okay, gotcha. So we're going to. Okay. Oh! Not dry yet. That's another thing about the lives in wood. You have to let it sit for a few minutes before you start moving it. Not everything, because the painting takes a while to dry. Stay right there. And this goes, which side I want? Front to the front. To there. Okay. I'm trying to sell my stuff. I did sell one penguin from my video that I did with the Jenga blocks. So if you didn't know, I do sell what I make 90% of the time. And if you don't see something that suits your fancy, like a color or a style, I can also make custom items. You can go on my Instagram and see everything that I've made. And I also crochet and do custom t-shirts. We'll let that sit for a while. And then this is another piece of Jenga, but I'm gonna cut it to give it the roundness there. My husband's gonna be working on a website for me so I can start posting stuff there, because I used to have it on my Etsy shop, but they're getting pricey. You know, for every time you sell something, you have to give them a percentage. Every time you post something, you gotta pay for that, and when you do sell it, you gotta pay for that, and then PayPal takes a part of it out. So wait, I need to do something first. So everybody wants a piece of the pie. Getting this. So maybe with my own website, all I gotta do is pay the PayPal fees and pay for my website. I do need a low jack for my pencil. There we go. I'm using this to, I want to go from here to about there. So let me draw a little line here. One second, people. I hope that wasn't the first one that came in. Or actually, I hope that was the first one. I didn't miss another one. Okay. We're going to do this. Try to meet up. Nope. I don't think it was this one. It was one of these circles that I had. Was this one? Yeah, it was the inside of this one. So go to the middle there. There we go. Do the same thing here. I've sold lots of crafts in the past, But when I used to work at a school, so I had people coming into my office and they would see what I had and place an order. But since I'm at home now with our son, it's a lot harder to make those connections. I'm trying to get this the right way. So what I'm doing with my saw, this piece here, I'm going to cut. So that way I don't have to sand that much down. So those two, there and there. Same thing here and here. So let's cut those real quick. And I don't know if you can see it, but I have no, you can't see it. Let's start this out. You can see the saw. I added some popsicle sticks on this side because when you cut from this side, this is lower than where the regular blade thing is here. So now it's all even. So that way when I cut from this way, because you can't put this in here and cut. When I cut this way, it's even. And I test it out first. Wait till it stops before you put your finger in there. That one did a little jump there. Oh no. What did I do wrong here? Hide. There we go. Takes a little longer than to cut a straight cut when you're doing something like this angled on the outside of the usual place to cut. But there we go. See, now when I sand it down, I don't have so much to sand. I think there's more on this one than that one. What I'll do, I'll sand one first and then line it up to the other one. So we have the bottom of the chair there, the back of the chair there, and then this will go right there. And what I noticed is because the chair has more wood on the back here, is back heavy. So what I did, I added some of these aquarium stones from DollarTree. These little stones. I added a few in there and then I painted it the same color so that way when you stand it up, it's not back heavy. So I'm going to glue the base on here and then add the stones, and while that dries I'll do the rocking part. I don't think I would be making so many tumbling tower projects if I didn't have this little saw, because you can cut them with the miter box in the saw or your miter shears. But I'm starting to get arthritis, so my hand doesn't have a lot of strength in it. So I saw it on Melissa All Things Crafty. She had one. I think hers was yellow. I'm not sure where she got it from. And when we went to Harbor Freight, I saw it and my husband got it for me. There we go. So the front of the chair, we're gonna put some glue, lots and lots of glue, or just bits and pieces. I do it in layers because you don't want to put too much rocks and then you have to take some rocks off. So just do it in layers. If you're watching, say hi. In about, what time is it? In about 10 minutes, I'll be picking random names. And for the 3 bracelets that I have. If you weren't here earlier, this is the bracelet I'm going to be giving away from Pandahall Selected. I received this as part of their YouTube program. So I'll be making more videos with their items. So okay, while that's drying, I'm going to do some sanding. And yes, I need a new sanding, what do you call this? Pad. Okay, which one? It's gonna be a little loud, sorry. Hi, Chris ABQ. Let's see. Just a little bit more. Small piece keeps on jumping off my hand. Nice and smooth. So now I do is bring it over to this one, so that way both sides. Actually, that's about right. Just gotta smooth those corners there, right there and right there. That's cool, Connie. I was gonna show everyone. Yeah, what? That's still drying. I'm working on the Golden Girls crochet kit. You got Sophia, Dorothy, Blanche, and Rose. I started with Sophia because the box came with the supplies to make Sophia, and this is, I don't know if you can see it. This is her little face, and then this is gonna be her hair. Little curls, they're bobble stitches, so that's gonna be I gotta do one more row, and that's gonna be her head. And they're tiny. I'm used to working with a G hook for my toys, but for this yarn so tiny, they asked for a D. So make sure these are rocky. Okay, this is a little dry, so now we're going to dump some of those rocks out. Now put the rocky part on the chair. I mean. That goes in the middle here. Thank you, Chris. That came out of the blue. I went on a live. Everybody was doing penguins, and didn't know what to do, so I just started playing around with the blocks and came up with that one. And then I made a snowman. And this coming Christmas, I'll be adding elf. What was the other one they were talking about? Santa. There was something else I can't remember. I gotta go check my list. So I'll be adding a few more characters in the same style. There we go. There's the chair. Oop, there's more stones. Let's see if I need to add more stones. Yep. You see, if you don't have stones, they want to go to the back. So now turn it upside down. We're going to add more glue. And the good thing about this, once you paint it, you can barely tell that they're down there. Connie, she's going to come out to about, according to the book, it's 8 inches tall. I'm not sure about that. But I did some Disney princesses. Well, actually, I did one because after the first one, it was a lot of work. This is Cinderella that I made, and that was it. Excuse me. It has, I think, 5 more princesses, but look at those little arms. Oh, it was too. Like I said, with my arthritis, it's hard to. I used to crochet all the time, but now it's like in between. Let's see. Do I need more? Oops. Yeah. I was trying to find something that was just one piece that was heavy enough to put in there instead of all these little stones, but I could. In my stash, I didn't have anything. Maybe when I go to the store, I can look for something that's has some weight to it. Any ideas? What can I add to the front of these rocking chairs to give it weight? Yeah, I think the elf is gonna look cute. I did an elf countdown last year using the DollarTree elf that I painted. So I got an idea how to make him. They'll be probably the same size and have the little box in the back, or make something different on the back. Who knows? I'm just adding more rocks. Let's see what time. Okay, we're going to see how many people are watching. If you're watching, say hi so I can put you down on my list. On my notes. There we go. I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There was 12, now there's 7. Okay. We have Chris, Connie, hi Jerry. Just in time. I'm drawing for some cool bracelets. An eraser, it could be. I had a magnet, but I'll show you the size magnet I had. It would have been good. Hold on. I had this magnet, and for anything, I threw it on the floor. I tried to cut it with my the miter shears with the saw. It wouldn't break. It's a good size magnet, but it didn't want to fit inside there, so that was out of the question. Cheryl, hello. let's see who else. Diana, John C. Who else? Kitty Kitty. I got Cheryl, Kitty Kitty, Connie, John, Chris, Jerry, Diana. Let's see, anybody else? Steve C, if you're still here. That's, if not, you're still in the comments in the chat. Let's see. I said Diana. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Oh, Diana McCummer, and Diana. Oh, Danita Blackwell. Okay, that's easier. Diana and Danita. Rainbow Bites. And Mary's kind of crafty. And I think that's it. Steve. I think there's something crawling under my house. See anybody else at the end here? Steve C. I got Steve C. Yes, I do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people. So let me get my phone. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Random number generator. Here we go. The minimum 1, the highest is 12. So 1 to 12. We're going to go with number 1. Ready? I'll count you 3 times, John. Okay, here we go. No problem, Jerry. Everybody's tired today. The first one is number 5. That's Diana. Okay. The next one is 2. Connie. And the next one is number 1. Chris. And you know what? I'm going to do one more bracelet because I have an extra one hiding. I'm going to do one more. Number 8. We got Steve C. Okay, I'm going to put my email address in the comment here. If you guys can send me your information. Is that right? Yeah. So we got, again, where'd they go? Chris ABQ. I think that was the last part there. Connie, Diana M, and Steve C. So just send me those, your addresses. I mean your email. Yeah, your address, so I can send you the bracelets. And it's just gonna be a long envelope, flat. No big deal. Okay. So let's see now. And that's, like I said, from Pandahall Selected. I'll leave their link down below. And they reached out to me, but I'm sure if you send them a message, if you're a content creator, they'll probably send you some stuff too. Just reach out to them. The worst they can say is no. Oops. Let's see if this is. Oh, it still needs a little bit more. I did have to put a lot on that one. You see. Okay. Okay, just put some more, and then I'm gonna cut the little fabric for the blanket. I want to thank everybody that came today. Really appreciate your support. I've seen a lot of friendly names, because I don't recognize faces unless I've seen you on video. So let that sit there for a while. Put this over here. I will not on camera, because I don't want to spend too much time on my live here. This is my tier tray that I had for my Christmas. I do have, where is it? A tier, the circles to make a new tier tray, and the little dowel. I think this dowel is a little thicker, but it'll probably be better. And then I'm using the half circles for the feet, which I have right here that I got on Amazon. I'm a messy crafter. Okay, so this I'll do off camera. I'm gonna get some fabric. Let's see here. Using my pinking shears, gonna cut out a square. Thank you, Connie. No problem, Robin. You're here now. That's what counts. Hold on a second. I need to get a bigger cutting mat. I do have a 24 by 36 cutting mat, but it's over here on this side of the table. I used to do a lot of sewing, and I didn't have all this stuff here before. So I need to get something a little bit bigger than this so I can work over here. Let me see. I need to move this, because I can't cut straight. That's a fact. I think this fabric's a little dirty in some spots, or just my eyes. It's probably just my eyes. Roly, 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 roly. I need a new blade. Santa didn't come for us on Christmas, but he's coming for us later this month. So I'm asking him for some new blades for my rotary tool. I need some chipboard. I need some chalk paint. So I'm getting a list ready. What else should I ask Santa for? What are some tools and supplies that you can't live without? See, I definitely need a new blade. No big deal, so I'm gonna do pinking. YouTube sub. I'm lost, John. Did I miss something? I'm just doing the pinking shears on the side, so that way I don't have to sew it. I do have a sewing machine, but it's in a cart. On my video on Tuesday, you'll see where all my stuff is. I just have to come up with a different layout that I'm able to slide things in and out of the little corners that they're in, so I can craft. I did make it easier for my Cricut to get used, because I moved it onto my Calyx unit. So I'll be using that more this year. It was a hard time using it because it was another cart that I had to slide over to my desk, and you can't see it here, but if I reach out like this, I'm touching my fridge. So it's not a lot of space in between the areas that I'm working in, but I'm making it work. So here we go. We have a little Afghan to put over the. Let's see how did I do this the last time? Just like that. There we go. See, some cool. Heat it up. And hold it down. It'll stay in place. Well, you have the rest of the year to do stuff, Jerry. Just kidding. I'll be like you. I need to do something. I was oh, I have glue gun. I have my Ryobi cordless glue gun, and I also have, which is not handy right now, my Surebonder detailed tip glue gun. And then I made this little container out of actual tumbling tower blocks that's full of my glue sticks. Every time I go to DollarTree, I grab a little bag. My scissors are sharp, just I grabbed the wrong ones. See, I have this one here that has a little, because that's very sharp, pointy, and it cuts like a dream. But I keep it away from up here so I don't use it on the wrong things. I like to use this one for my felt when I make the flowers. You need 509 to get to 1,000, John? We can do it. I'll share your page on my page later. I shared Tiffany's last night. So anybody that needs help, just send me a message. I'll share you on my social media. Okay. Still. Well, you get the gist of my little. So it's gonna do that. So I have to wait till this dries more to add more stones. And I did right here the same thing as my living room. I rounded the edges on the arms right there. So then we're gonna put the couch back, the coffee table. I got the end table, and like I said, I'll make another tier tray. So let me cover it up so you see it's gonna be something different. I'll probably paint it black because everything is black and brown here. And then here I'll stick the rocking chair back here in this corner, and then like I did with the Where is it? Oh, here it is. I made these little pillows, so I'll probably make one for the couch with the blue fabric and one for the rocking chair. So it look like that. I'll probably make a little smaller one, like a lumbar one. So that'll be there. Oh, let me slide it over so you can see it a little better. And I think it needs still a few more stones, sometimes depending on how it's laying. There we go. There we go. I had this little jar with the faux snow from DollarTree, the glittery one. I had it on the shelf here, so it's still winter. I can still add it to the shelf. And like I said, I'll add the frame around this, so it makes it more substantial on the wall here. And once I get ink, I'll print the pictures for these guys. What else should my living room get? I had this, but I think it's too big. My mini soda bottles. I bought these. I didn't make these. I thought they were so cute. They put right there next to the fireplace. Oh, if you didn't notice, let me. The cool thing about my fireplace. Let's get these out. I'll show you what I did, and then that'll be it. Put a battery pack back here. A little tea light. There you go. Whoops. The bookshelf just fell on everything. Look, they moved out of the house. See the little... I mean, get some little twigs from outside and stick it in there. So you got a little flickering tea light. Thank you, Robin. I'll add you on my list to share, Robin, so we could get you to 1,000. And this is the wallpaper that you can get at DollarTree in some areas. I didn't have it at my DollarTree. I found this up in Miami. See on the, I put double-sided tape so that it didn't move around too much. Okay, let's put this back. We got the couch, coffee table, end table. Where'd it go? I had a plant. The plant decided to leave. And the coffee table. I mean the rocking chair. So that's it for today. When this video finishes, write in the comments on the bottom what else should I add to my living room. Oh, something's wrong here. Oh, okay. I need to finish my rocking chair. What color should I paint this rocking chair? There we go. I hope you all enjoyed it. I had fun. And I'll be posting on my Instagram some pictures of when I finished everything inside. So that way you'll see how it looks. And also I'll be posting my progress shots of little Sophia. See how she's supposed, I think it's going to be too big. I don't know. I think she's too big for the couch here. I'm not sure how big her body is going to be. But they have the pattern calls for a wire to go through her body so that you can pose her. So we'll see if she's the right size, and I could put her in my living room. But it was so cute. I'm sorry, I digress. Thank you everyone for coming here, for joining me on the first day of 2022. It's going to be a great year, right? So until next time, be brave, be strong, and create. Have a lovely evening, everyone. I have some books. Diana, look. Oh, area rug would be cute too. I'm here talking. I should be ending the stream. No problem. I'm having too much fun. Talk to you soon.